Welcome back. Whitlock and Wiley, Steven Jackson and Dante Jones are back. Let's return to Adam Silver, who sat down with Bill Simmons for a panel at the Sloan Sports Analytics Conference at MIT and was very candid about some issues facing the NBA. Silver said he was open to the idea of shortening the season to 70 games and also suggested replacing the preseason and the All-Star game with tournaments that can help drive more interest in the league. This is what I really loved about the whole conversation. He's aware that this 82-game schedule maybe isn't ideal, and he's open to ideas to fix it. And I like that.
Oh, my God. I don't like this.
They play 100 games in baseball, man. Golly, 82 games.
You know what I don't like about this, Whit? The premise is faulty. You're trying to make these guys and creating all these little tournaments, Missy, all that. You're trying to create a platform in which you still want them to give 100% effort, but there's less incentive. Like, I've never seen an all-star game where I walk into it, it's like, you know what, I'm going to give you what I got. Because you're not going to give me what you got. Guess what? Back in the days, in the 80s and 90s, I get it, pre-social media, guys were trying to launch shoe campaigns and build brands off of the all-star experience and dunk contests, in part why Jordan entered in the first place. Hey, you got that new shoe, rookie? Go get it out there. But we're in a different place. We come with a platform. We come with a brand. And we could build it in a lot different places than in this meaningless, in the scope of things, all-star bonanza that they're always trying to create.
I have no problem with exploring and looking at different avenues. I don't want to cut the season, though. I don't think we should go from 82 games. 82 games should be the staple, but you can explore other things.
Kawhi set out 19 games, I think, this year.
Okay.
Load management.
That's Kawhi. That's
cheating the fans.
That's what. But you know, it's not cheating the fans. You never know what's going on with his body, period, and trying to keep him ready for the playoffs and play into the season. Like, he's number 2, 3 in the league right now.
It's
so
the new normal for superstars.
Let him have it.
The superstars today are babies, okay? They all spoiled. I played 3 years with a bone spur. I've never heard about load management, okay? And I was on teams where I was the main guy a couple years. And I played as much as I can, hurt or not. So they babying these guys too much now. You talking about taking 82 games where you already trying to take away back-to-backs and all that. Now the 82 games, like preseason, nobody takes preseason serious. Now, half the players would even take regular season serious.
And he's aware of that. Okay, and that's why he's trying to address it.
But always been babies.
No.
They've been babies.
And your approach wasn't the best approach. Back in your days, y'all used to have tendonitis every other night.
Yeah, and I'm not saying you always people sat out then. People sit out now. They ain't changed.
You could have played 3 more years, maybe.
I had no surgeries. Nothing in my whole career.
Wear and tear? Feeling?
I still play at a high level. Nothing.
Yeah, but there were people like you then and people like you now. There's people that play through injury and stuff like that.
I'm telling people to
not as much as we did.
I can't say that.
Not as much as when we played. You know that.
That's the people like saying that.
This entire interview is good. Adam Silver made the point, because we're all caught up in this little bubble of player empowering, and he was like, it was very subtle the way he did it. This isn't a new problem. Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, they had too much power in their day. He talked about Wilt Chamberlain made Philadelphia make him the head coach and then left the next season. So there's always been a tug of war in the NBA.
They wasn't making $40 million off the court.
I get it. But they got into a position where they were too powerful, made themselves coach, then leave the team. There's always been this struggle, and he's aware of it. And part of the struggle now is getting players to commit to play the 82. They won't do it.
The power they had, you got guys that don't even play that got the same amount of power as Wilt and back then.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
Well, if a player that's not playing can get up and disrespect the coach, that's power. That's power. That's a lot of power.
Talking about Mike Beasley.
But that's a lot of power. That's power that he has. So the game has changed a lot. And the power might not be all good, but the guys. The power might not be all good.
I've seen it myself. I've been in locker rooms myself when people not playing disrespected the coach. I don't know how many teams you've been on, but I played in Memphis Grizzlies when we had a
publicly though. He's talking about publicly.
But publicly, privately, whatever it is, the public is way more into via social media everything that's going on. Yeah. Somebody has more of an insight into the locker room.
Certain locker rooms will accept. And certain locker rooms won't accept. I was on teams where we didn't accept that in the locker room.
So all I'm saying is you build the locker room appropriately.
All right, coming up, we'll give you our latest approval rating for Antonio Brown. And Uncle Jimmy's going to connect Vontaze Burfict to Brown's problems. I can't wait to hear this.
Oh, man. I see it already. Look at that beard.
Uncle Jimmy's here to help us talk about our approval rating for Antonio Brown. Uncle Jimmy. Wake up.
Wake up, man.
Hey, man, look, I told y'all, man, I'm still sore from the show we did last Thursday, man. You might want to send me home or something like that. Word?
What?
Franco Harris jersey?
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh, man, just call me Brown Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Call me the Brown Antonio.
All right, well, hold on. Let's get to a highlight from our discussion earlier about Antonio Brown. I got a little bit of a curveball. I'm not sure he wants out of Pittsburgh. I think he's done these interviews trying to destroy his trade value.
Well, I think that his full motivation is to expose all the BS that is going on in his relationship with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's from upstairs all the way on the field. To expose them all.
All right, Uncle Jimmy. Got your Pittsburgh gear on today. What's your take on Antonio Brown?
Franco?
Man, I'm telling like my grandmother lost Margaret said, hard head, make a soft behind. And right now, what's about to happen is the NFL about to put Antonio Brown over his knee. And they're about to whoop some sense into that ass. You looking at Dez Bryant 2.0, man.
Wait, that's way too far. AB can still ball, like big time.
I'm talking about a mentality, Marcellus. Okay. AB and Dez both done took one too many shots from your boy Dez Burford. Vontez Burford.
Yeah.
Hey. You remember when Vontez hit AB? Put him down like a thoroughbred with a broken ankle. And AB ain't been right since. He got CTE. Looking all silly, man, gonna go on national-wide TV with that blonde mustache. Man, he look like an old dog from Menace to Society. Like he going to audition for a part in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He lost in the sauce. Dead wrong.
So you saying he got CTE? That's the issue? Stop. Come on, man.
It's a special version of CTE. It stands for Contract Talk Extension. Dez had it. Receivers start thinking about a new contract. It make them go crazy. Hey, Odell Beckham has CTE. Matter of fact, I know somebody you know that might have had it. You had it over at ESPN. That's how your ass ended up over here. Your mind's on your money on your mind.
You sound like you got a little CTE. You look like
is that how we doing it?
You look like it.
Is that how we doing it? We gonna put that out in front of the public? All right, well, here, let's do it like this here.
What?
Tell y'all what. You and my nephew, if y'all don't get this money right, y'all don't get the dollars right on this next contract, Uncle Jimmy, I'm going to do y'all worse than Antonio Brown did Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Thomason. This show is nothing without Uncle Jimmy. Y'all sitting up here, bro. Hey, y'all got me living in a studio apartment. The size of one of your walk-in closets. Real talk, Marcellus. Come on now.
Look, man,
you gotta earn.
You gotta pay dues.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
You gotta
pay dues on these. I was paying dues when you was born, all right? Uncle Jimmy gonna get his paper right, or Uncle Jimmy gonna go crack these jokes over there with Mike Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser at Pardon That Interruption. Y'all gonna pay me. You gonna pay me or you ain't gonna see me, one or the other.
You do have CTE.
Yeah, you got.
I'm gonna smoke some weed with Le'Veon Bell. You gonna do something.
That's one thing we can agree on. You got CTE.
You clinical.
I kind of like that take.
All
right, let me get to my approval rating. This first time we've done Antonio Brown.
Come over and touch me if you want to, Darnell. I'm gonna knock you out.
Look, I've got him at a total of 72, 23 job performance, 23 all-time greatness, 22 authenticity. He's mighty authentic. A 4 in character. He threatened a good friend of mine, Jesse Washington, over at the Undefeated. I hold that against him. He's got a bunch of off-field.
Oh, you threatened my friend.
Yeah, he's crazy.
My friend, I got to drop him in rating.
He ain't got but 2. Him and Darnell. Hell.
I expected lower from you, Whitlock, so respect for that. We still got him in the same category. I got him a little higher. Everything's the same except the character. I really think he has a gripe. Maybe he's going about it the wrong. he is going about it the wrong way, but he still has a gripe and an issue with his relationship with Ben Roethlisberger and others. So respect for him for going out there. 78, my man's an all-star.
I kind of like Uncle Jimmy's contract talk you stint.
I like that too.
CTE.
Yeah. I spazzed out a little bit in the past before.
I'm glad. All right, lock it in.